honestly the best. Cause I just wanna see the next. Put it on it, Gina. Oh,
Hi guys, my name is Nisi. Welcome to my channel. We are going to get into a BTS music video. We're going to go back in time. It was a turning point for me to really understand the depth of what was out there in terms of BTS content. And it really started with this music video and understanding what it took to make the music video and then seeing them actually make it. And I really, really felt like that was a turning point for me to start standing them, not just appreciating them as artists or for their music. So I want to check out Save Me with you guys. I obviously know the song, the lyrics, the MV. This is just going to be us enjoying this together, hopefully. It was also such a different sound. Such a different BTS sound. Now, of course, we eventually get to the rap part. My brain was blown. I had been so in on all of their rap stuff. And so when I came up across this, it just felt so different. It's the lens that I see them from now, always, but different time. Yeah. It was this beginning. It was this beginning. I was like, wait, BTS do contemporary dancing? Who is this contemporary dancer? And I was like, wait, that's Jimin? And then I had to look it up and I'm like, that's Jimin? I literally had no idea who BTS was. It's amazing how you can get so into music and know nothing about the artist. And then you just see all of these different lenses. This was so mind-shattering to me. Oh, so good. And this look on Tae. And this look on Jin. So dynamic, this camera work. And then the just appearing, the appearing out of nowhere. The appearing out of nowhere. I was like, what? And now I think I've said it 50 million times. Like, where did everyone come from? They were just right there? So good, the camera work plus the post edit. Oh. To be honest, every single one of them, I was like, I think I fell in love with their hearts first. I didn't really think about them, how they looked, to be fair. I sound crazy saying that right now. And they are now the most attractive human beings, some of the most attractive human beings to me. This was the first music video, though, that I clocked an attraction to all of them. But just this dance style is so cool and different. So good! I love how they do the echoes on this song. How they change, like, spatially the audio from right to left is really cool. The best of me. Hey. Play on. Oh, so much emotion from Jungkook in every movement here. Jungkook, Jimin, and Taeyong, I'm telling you. Visually captivating. Oh, cameraman work it, yes. That Jungkook run. Naked, naked, head yourself. Yes. Like, I don't care if it's not perfect. Oh, the shot is so breathtaking. Thank you. 우리가 되었어. Freaking staccato emotion. And then everything's stark about this too. The starkness of the beginning, the starkness of the end, with the intensity and the momentum that builds in the middle of the song towards the end. Just is like very emotional. It takes you on like a really, really nice emotional roller coaster. Oh, whew. Okay, this doesn't surprise me that this has to be a Turner. It's the one shot of it all. The fact that this entire music video is done in one shot is insanity. The impact of it is so clear when you're watching the MV. It is so powerful. The motion of this cameraman weaving in and out between them. They do some really, really cool artistic editing as well. So just the combination. This being a one shot. Then these crazy post-edit effects that they do. That shake that makes Jungkook when he shakes more dramatic. This song is a culmination. This song combined with the MV is like a culmination of visual and sonic artistry. Why I think this is such a turning point and a stand turner of a BTS song. It's the combo of music and visual artistry all together, fully on display. Yeah, I'd never seen BTS dance in this style. I mean, I had, but I had never seen it for, I think, like such a long period of time. And all of them. This was a very visually emotional MV. There's obviously not a story going on, but it felt like a real earnest feelings and emotions that they were conveying from the lyrics of the song in the MV. I felt it honestly. I believe it honestly. I still to this day. So I think it was that vulnerability that like just made them all look so attractive. And obviously it's been like that ever since. I would say I think the vulnerability, the mutedness of the colors of this MV plays like very well into the feelings, those feelings of vulnerability and the feeling of like sparseness. The feeling of sparseness is such a critical component of this MV in terms of like the background, the landscape, 100% adds to it. Could you imagine what this MV would have been like if there were like 50 million things in the background? Or if they shot it at a freaking amusement park? Like the sparseness of the environment 100% supports the sparseness of the feeling of the song, especially how it begins. So I love that. I love the sparseness of the instrumentation tied to the sparseness of the visual. All really, really beautiful. Love the color grading on this. I've already talked about the editing. I love the way that they use motion in editing to enhance the choreography and how dynamic the camera work is in this. The song is so longing. I feel like I purposely thought I picked a bunch of songs this week that were going to be happier than the ball fest that I had last week. And I'm not bawling because a lot of these songs don't quite get me there. Or at least the music video stories don't get me there. It's usually when I'm seeing something especially. Or the lyrics are more pointed and less ambiguous like these are. I feel like a lot of the lyrics of Save Me are left to like our interpretation, which is really, really nice because it makes you feel like even though they're saying save me, save me, save me, the leaving feeling they want you to feel is like there's a hope in the end that you can be saved. That if you reach out to others around you, if you look for support around you, you can find people who will save you. All right, I just want to look at these lyrics. It's been a while. I want to wake up. I hate being in a dream. Locked in me, I am dead. Yeah, so just how this starts in the beginning. So sparse. You know what I mean by that and comparing that to like the sparsity of the environment behind them? Okay, now we're starting to get a little bit of more melody added in little bit more percussion added in. So like it's building, the momentum is building as they're explaining, questioning why.
네가 없는 이곳은 위험하잖아. 망가진 내 모습 구해줘 날. 난 돈을 잡을 수 없어. 심장 소리처럼
Listen to my heartbeat. It's calling you. It's calling you without me being able to control it at its own will. In this black darkness, you are shining so bright.
너는 이렇게 빛나니까 큰 손을 내밀어줘. Save me, save me. I need your love before I fall.
Right? So like this idea of save me is a pleading emotion. It's a scary thing. If you heard someone screaming that, you would feel a sense of panic or anxiety or fear, I would think, if you heard someone screaming, save me. But as the emotion builds, the drama of the song builds, it actually is like building to a very powerful, energetic, hopeful feeling. It took me a while of like listening to the song and reading the lyrics to like tie the two. So again, that calling, that pleading of save me is such a plead. But the music is telling you, you may be answered. And in that answer, you might find hope to take you out of whatever darkness they're talking about here. That love that you need. The fear that you're going to fall. Yeah, just also like the electronic amplification gives that energy. It's the energy that's driving towards hope that you need in a song that looks as bleak as the background of this looks, or as bleak as Save Me sounds. Oh, a vacant room in my memory. Wow. This lunatic night swallows me. Please save me tonight. Give me wings. Person who allowed me to soar. Ironing me who was wrinkled. Oh, RM is so amazing with his poetic descriptive lyrics. You have ironed me who was wrinkled, breaking me who was stuffy. Oh, waking me up who was in a dream. Whenever I think about you, sun is shining and I throw away my sorrow. Thank you, be ourselves. So again, we've gotten to this point now where the music has built so far that in a way I feel like he's turned it from the discussion we were having about loss and losing that person and needing them to save us to finding others who, with their support and their love and their comfort, you can be saved. I like this feeling because it's all, to me, it's all open-ended. Like nothing here is definitive. It doesn't feel like they have explicitly laid out, this is the story and this is how it ends and this is what we believe when all is said and done from the start to the finish of that story. This is what the motto is. It doesn't feel like that. It feels like poetry and it's open to interpretation from us in the way that we need it most. That's more important as an artist in this song, it feels like, than exactly needing to tell a story personally, hold on to for hope, and use to inspire us in whatever way we need to. It's got a lot of like really cool nuggets in it in that way. Get back to the sparsity after all that building. I love how the sparsity is like accented. Like the main accent of this sparsity that we get in the beginning and the end of the song is almost like the ticking of a clock, of like a hand ticking, passing time. It feels like it represents. Not to mention it sounds cool, but I love that it sounds like a clock. And then it just snaps. Doesn't even like slowly diminish the sound. It just like ends. Very, very, very dramatic song. It does not shock me as to why this would, in my opinion, turn a lot of folks into a stan. Back to one. But it was never one thing. It was many things all boiled together that just rolled into one big tumbleweed at the same time. I wanted to share one of the things that for sure I could pluck out of that rolling tumbleweed ball as one of the reasons that I am ARMY and a BTS stan today. So just want to share that with you guys. I hope that you all are having a wonderful day, a day that maybe you don't feel like you need to be saved, but if you do, I hope that you can find someone around you who loves you, supports you, cares for you, who you feel like can save you. Have a wonderful day. Bye. We gonna touch the sky for the day we die. The best yet to come.